doing? Good to see you. I hope my internet's a little sketch, so if it's crazy, I'll redo and upload the video in a little bit. But today we are looking at what you can do to avoid this spam filter, get to the inbox, what the 3 big email service providers care about, and actual steps you can take. And so first thing, so I'm going to give you some steps that you can put together right away. And this is just going to be about 7 minutes long, how I do. We're busy. So first thing, when you write that email coming out of your email software, whether you can Keep or HubSpot, Pardot, Marketo, Constant Contact, we use Keep and Infusionsoft, but whatever you are using, any of it, would you write that email if you're writing out of your own personal email? If you're writing out of your Gmail, your Outlook, would you send this email, or does this look like a really big newsletter with a ton of graphics and crazy stuff in it? It's going to get to the inbox a lot more easily and a lot more likely to get to the inbox that looks like a personal email. Okay. Second thing, words. So words matter so much, both in the subject line and in the email itself. I was talking with someone yesterday, and they were asking about, oh, really the stuff that I put actually in the content, in the email, the copy in the email matters? Yes. I used to tell people and used to put like click here and stuff like that right in the body of the email, but now we don't want to do that. The 3 big email service providers, Microsoft, Yahoo, Verizon, and Google don't like that, especially Microsoft will go ahead and put your email into either promotions or worse, spam, if it says click here in the body. So instead, pick something else. Say, here's that PDF or something like that. Check out my video for you, made this video for you, that kind of thing. Gonna do that instead of saying click here, right? Or buy now. A friend of mine was telling me last week, and he's a deliverability expert, instead of buy now, if you're gonna be doing some e-commerce, put shop now, all right? That matters so much. Third, your email from address needs to match what the signature is, right? So, and I'm talking about the domain. So we want to have the domain for sure matching the signature. That's important for deliverability. Another one to look at, the links in the email. So if you're linking to something else, linking to information or video or whatever it is, it's important to have that link, in that link to match the from address. So it's really good to send, if you want to share a video, for example, if you can, send them to a blog on your website so that that domain matches the from address. The link and the from address are matching. Does that make sense? All right, I have 2 more. There's so many, but these, I'm just giving you some high points that you can put into action today. And if you have questions, just hit me up in the chat and I'll keep an eye out right here. How are you? Hi, Matthew. Hey, Bob. How's it going? Hey, Kristen. Glad you're here. Okay. Images. So the final 2 here are images. Don't have heavy or big images in there. So if you can get those down to, I don't know, 20K, 50K, something like that, do that. Don't put a 1 meg picture in your email. That is not going to help you out at all. And then finally, Dkim and Spf. If you need to know a little bit more about any of this stuff, including Dkim and SPF, hit me up. And also, I've got a blog post that has a ton of detail and a checklist that you can get to on my site as well. So I'll put the link in. For that, set up your Dkim and SPF. Dkim and SPF are quick to set up, generally minutes maybe, and what they do is they tell the world that it's cool for the software you're using to send email on behalf of your domain. So we were just working with somebody right before a trade show last week, set that up for them, and now their emails were getting to the inbox, right? So important. So I think it's Sender Policy Framework, the Dkim, those keys, again, are just kind of telling the interweb at large, the internet at large, the email service providers out there, that it's okay for whatever software you're using to send email on behalf of your domain, which is a good. We wouldn't want someone else sending it behalf of you. We want it to be awesome. I'm going to recap and you can put this into play. All right. So first, would you send this email from your personal email? Is this something you would send out? Normally, would you say out loud? Is this something you would say out loud? It shouldn't sound like a press release or be like a big giant newsletter with a ton of graphics in it and stuff like that. So if those are working for you and getting to the inbox, keep it up, all good. If you're having deliverability issues, that's a thing to look at. Does this personal email you'd write to one person? Secondly, words matter, words in the subject line, words in the body copy, they all matter. Thirdly, your from address needs to match your email signature. And on a related note, any links in your email, it's good if the domain of the link is matching the domain of the sender address. And then also the images in your email, if you're going to use, make sure they're small in terms of the file size. And finally, Dkim and Spf, setting those up to be sure your emails get to the inbox. I hope that helps. Talk soon. Have a beautiful day. All right. Ooh, parting thought. We still all use email as the number one tool to talk with our prospects outside of picking up the phone, maybe visiting in person at a show or at the facility. So email is still one tool for business. Even when we look at LinkedIn and Facebook and SMS and all that nifty stuff. So that's why I want to spend this time on it. All right. Happy sales. Talk soon. Bye.